I gotta make a case against balls because this is the Betty White case. You flick them and somebody's doubled over.
It is an external
but look
system.
what women go through.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
I lost my family 3 years ago.
It wasn't an accident.
I need your help to find the ones who did this. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your life?
What about it?
Unfortunately, you went through a pretty bad hand injury in this
did.
film, and I think did we actually see were those stitches from your injury?
The stitches were from my injury, but we had to. So in the movie, there's a scene where I cut my hand on glass, which we had to sort of retrofit later to explain why I'm wearing a brace most of the movie. But what was so cool, what a cool way to injure your hand. Like, I could have, closed it in an elevator and then I wouldn't have had any, street credibility. But this, was in a one-take fight, and it was me and Jude Law, and it's like a 3.5-minute fight. And what's interesting about that is you also have the cinematographer, Sean Bobbitt, who's incredible, who has to capture the right things. We have to be in the right space, and we're really, going at it. So it was a really, really neat thing to shoot. So, I mean, what a good way to shatter your hand, right?
When are you going to teach me to fight?
It would take too long.
How long?
Your menopause will be a distant memory. That's a good start.
Now I think there's 3 more books coming after this. Now, not to get too far ahead, but I'm anxious to see
But are
what
we doing a
happens
Star
next.
Wars crossover? Yes.
Okay.
Spoiler,
All right.
yes.
We're printing the money at this point. I love this. What would what's the big aspect you would want to tackle in a potential sequel?
Well, I think it's always about how does Stephanie live her life. In this movie, in the rhythm section, Jude Law says to her, the hard part is living with it. And I think that's what makes this character and this series of books so interesting. It's how does she navigate her life, having done what she's done, and try to have a normal life along with it.
Something I think is very interesting is the fact that she, when she's an assassin, she's pretending to be an assassin who died, but nobody ever found the body. So I don't know what would happen then.
Yeah, I mean, mine kind of leans into a little bit of both of what these guys said, but the idea of we don't know where she's going to go next after this, and she may try to get out of it. She may stay in it, but she may try to get out of it and may not be able to.
You promised me you won't do nothing silly. Why are you here?
To offer you closure.
And how would you do that?
Violently.
In one word, what does Stephanie Patrick mean to you?
Everything? That encompasses everything, right?
Yes. Everything is a pretty universal title. Yeah.
Yeah. She means a lot
Unstoppable.
Ooh, yeah.
Ballsy.
Wait, in what
That's
word
the pull quote.
is Stephanie or what does she mean to me? That's why
what
I
does
said
she mean
everything.
to you?
Balls,
yeah.
But I gotta make a case against balls because this is the Betty White case. You flick them and somebody's doubled over.
is an
But look
external
what
system.
women go through.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
Human beings come out of their, So I think it should be like,
So you've got dexterity,
we should use
you've got
a
strength,
different word
concealment. Yeah. Could we ever see Stephanie cross over with Bond? Would you want to do that, or do you think Boyd kind of?
Chance. F that guy.
That's how you end the series, right there. If you ended the series, please don't end the series. Please don't end the series, please.
You don't have a clue about the scale of the mess you've caused.